What's good, people? It's your boy Nova here. Today we're going to be taking a look at how the mainstream media debunks the flat earth theory. Now, recently on This Morning TV, they invited three flat earthers to come onto the show and basically explain why they believe the earth is flat. Now, you got to realize that the only reason these three men are going to get any coverage on a show like This Morning is to basically debunk the so-called theory of flat earth, so that ordinary people don't believe in it and aren't aware of the truth that the earth is actually flat and that they've been lying for years and years about the earth being round. Now, we're going to break down this clip and see exactly how they try and debunk the flat earth theory.
The earth is flat. Why do you say that?
The evidence that we've seen.
Just before we start this clip right here, you got to realize that sometimes, maybe not all the time, but sometimes, especially on mainstream media, you have to be aware that these people that are discussing flat earth, they are also sometimes flat earthers in disguise, basically playing a role to debunk the truth about flat earth. So what they bring up might not always make sense to the public, and that's why they give them certain things to say, so that it makes the flat earth theory sound dumb. I'm not saying that these men are genuinely crisis actors, but you have to be aware that some of them are, especially the ones you see being pushed by the mainstream media. So just have that level of discernment when you watch these sort of clips.
It doesn't suggest that what we've been told is true.
What evidence have you seen?
Well, I personally have been to Lake Balaton with FE Core, and we've actually done a laser test from one end of the lake to the, well, didn't do the full lake because it's massive, but we did a 12-kilometre test, and we could actually see the laser from one end to the other. And since then, the guys have actually produced a 40-kilometre laser test.
So this guy with a laser debunks all the pictures?
No, it's not. That's the only thing. It's just an example of some of the experiments.
So, Darren, you were sceptical at first, weren't you? So you thought,
I think it's right to be sceptical about alternative views, but what we never are is sceptical about the mainstream view that we're told since we're children.
Good point, my friend. That's exactly the problem that we have in this world. Many of us are quick to criticize the unconventional opinion or the unorthodox opinion, alternate views. However, we're so quick to take whatever the mainstream media or the elite give us as fact. And that's just how the people have been programmed to obey and follow instruction, follow the news, follow these things that the elite give us to basically dumb down the people.
Over and over again, it's programmed into us.
so what finally convinced you then?
Well, it took me 6 months. I was sceptical for the first 6 months, and there are a couple of main things. One is water always finds level. So in our own experience in natural physics, you have a cup of tea or a swimming pool or a lake, water is level, but we're led to believe that, the Earth is supposed to be 70% water, so at some point water starts curving around a ball. Now, obviously the answer to that is the magic of gravity.
Yeah.
Now, I believe gravity exists, but only as an effect, not as a cause. So science itself has never proven gravity as a force itself. What is proven is 9.8 meters per meters per second squared is the near constant rate of acceleration towards the Earth all over the Earth.
What is happening here?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know, and science has never proven that as a force. Obviously, they have proven it is observable science that things accelerate at the same rate. Yeah,
And that we're stuck to the ground.
Nobody knows what is actually causing it, and scientists themselves will tell you.
So Sir Isaac Newton got that wrong, did he? Did he just get that completely wrong?
Sir Isaac Newton, nothing but a Freemason puppet they give the people. What they write about this man, I don't believe, and I don't think you should either, because you have to understand that these people have rewrote history, and all they do is give you fables, give you stories that sound appeasing to the human ear. That's what it is, and to the human spirit. That's what they do. They touch your emotions through these made up historical stories of these so-called legends and pioneers of certain fields. It's nothing but Freemasonry.
Well, I don't think he particularly got it wrong. I think we're told a lot of truths, but possibly not full truths.
What about someone like Brian Cox? Is Brian Cox a liar?
I mean, you'd never call somebody, outright a liar. But is he mistaken? Absolutely. But are most of the world, or 99%, of people mistaken? Yes.
This is what Brian Cox had to say about the flat Earth theory.
Put aside the fact that we've taken photographs of it, and you can see a horizon. And not only can you see the horizon, but you can see things move behind the horizon.
Photographs coming from the mainstream media, photographs coming from the elite. It's just CGI images, just like they give you in the movies and the TV shows, but people have just taken it as fact because they know they can run it past you. Because why would you doubt it? Why would you doubt what someone famous says or what someone says on TV? That's how they run this deception past the people. And this man right here, he's only come on to basically debunk this theory right here. Try and debunk it so the people take suit and follow what this man has to say. That's all.
Or in front of the horizon, depending on the height that you choose to look at the things. You see, I'm lost for words. It's probably the most nonsensical suggestion that a thinking human being could possibly make. It is drivel.
So that's from...
As you can see, such an extreme statement from that celebrity right there, just to get the point across to the people that you shouldn't believe in these flat earth theorists, when really it is the truth that the earth is flat. That's how they run a psyop on the people right there.
That's
Quite
from a
strong about
scientist.
He was, and he said something very interesting there. He said it's nonsensical, and we say that's actually not true. What our own senses tell us is that the Earth is
But
stationary.
nobody's fallen off the edge of it.
Nobody
So
has
at
fallen off
what
the edge
point
of it.
do
Where's
you
the
fall
end?
off
Can
the
I,
edge?
can I just respond to
Where's
what
the end of
Brian said
space?
there? He said
Where's the end of
things
space?
disappear behind the
We don't know.
curve, and one of the main reasons why we believe that the Earth is a fixed stationary plane
Yeah.
is because things aren't disappearing as quickly as they should be. We can see cities and mountains and islands 40, 60, 100 miles. The world photography distance record is 273 miles, right? And we can see the tips of the Pyrenees from the south of France, and you shouldn't
You
be able to
can't
see
see the base of
it.
it
Well, of course not.
because the
Of course
Earth
not.
is round.
Not because of the Earth is round, and because of perspective, and because of the way light works, and because
So
of the way our eyes work.
we interviewed on it. One of the highlights of my career actually was interviewing Major Tim Peake up in space on the International Space Station.
Right.
Now, he brought in his beautiful book. You see the curvature of the Earth. You very clearly see that it's a circle.
This scene right here, fake as hell. Fake as hell. And most people have already become aware that a lot of the shit that NASA provide the people with is fakery. CGI made up by Hollywood. It's Hollywood behind these scenes right here that you see with this NASA. It's all just to run a psyop on the people. That's why they do this. A lot of people are aware that the moon landing in particular was a fake event given to the people just to promote this round Earth. That's why.
So are you telling me that this interview with him, I'm talking to somebody that's just made that up or wasn't actually there? Or
Yeah,
took pictures
he's
of
not.
something?
Can I
He's not
just-
in outer
can
space.
I
He's
just
not in
say-
outer space.
Can I just-
Where is he then?
There we go again. See, making a mockery of the truth. People with eyes to see know that this man never went to space. There's no space for him to go to. It's just a psyop. And this one here, Holly Willoughby, taking a mick. Basically mocking the people in plain sight. That's what you get right here.
In a Hollywood studio type
Not necessarily
environment.
Hollywood.
Maybe here, maybe where we are now.
But,
Really?
so you're saying that Tim
Well,
Peake
I've seen
is
his
a liar?
coat.
Well, if you look at Tim Peake and people like Neil Armstrong and all the astronauts, they're all military guys. If you look at them, they're all military.
No,
They're
they're
not
not.
scientists.
No, they're not. No, they're not. 230 individuals from 18 different countries have visited the space station. They were...
It would be 230 individuals, wouldn't it? That's how you get your 2 3s for the 33. and it would be 18 different countries because that's how you get your number 9. It's all satanic numbers they give you because it is a psyop that they're running on the people in plain sight.
Not all military. Some were teachers. We've met some of them, ordinary people. Are all 230 people liars?
Can we just end this debate by saying
No way can we.
we've got a beautiful globe over here.
For quite some time.
We've got a fantastic globe over here,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to ask ISS, NASA, whatever, to zoom out of the Earth right now
Yeah.
and show us planes, to
fine,
zoom to
fine,
show
please,
people
sir. Show
walking
us the
upside down.
evidence.
Let's do that, and we will.
But
I'll come back
the
here and
space station
apologize.
can't zoom out to 230. It can't zoom out to
Okay,
beyond
so
where
Can
it
we get a
is.
probe out? Can we get a probe out
We've done that.
It's only 250
of the whole
miles.
Earth and showing aeroplanes flying upside down underneath the globe? Can we
Yeah.
see that?
All we see is
No,
CGI.
because there are apps that can show you that.
What aeroplanes flying upside down?
Live.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
Yes, there's the live positioning of all the airplanes on the world
Right,
that
but
are
the-
on
but
there.
that-
Can you answer me a question? Because I have personally seen with my own eyes the curvature of the Earth.
Is he lying?
Is it the
Of course he would say that. Of course he would say that. Just to add more fuel to the psyop. That's what it is. Again, they give you 2 sides to choose from. You're either with Holly and Philip, or you're with the flat earthers. That's how it is. And if you're with Holly and Philip, then you're going to come across as being with the in crowd. You're going to come across as being sane and going with the conventional route of how things are. However, with the others, if you believe the others' story about flat earth, then you're going to be seen as an outcast and someone with unconventional views. And that's basically the programming that these people are trying to get across with this scene right here. They are on the Hollywood stage right here in front of the people. That's what most won't see. They are acting this out to debunk the flat earth. That's all it is.
circle vision of
He's
your
not a liar, though.
Is it the circle limit of your side? Because obviously the
I
limit of our eyesight.
I was very,
There's a
very
circle
lucky,
around you.
and I went on Concorde.
Okay.
So I was very lucky I went to Concorde. So that's 60,000 feet. You could clearly see the curvature of
What's
the
the
Earth.
shape of
from
the
Concorde.
windows?
Actually,
Oh, it
science.
was the shape of the
No,
window.
no, I didn't say that. I said, what was the shape of the windows? Is what I said.
Like an oval?
Scientists themselves
oval, right?
tell us that you have to be 50 miles up to be able to see the curvature of the globe. A plane, an average commercial plane, travels at 7 miles, which is around 33,000 feet.
Which
35,000
Concorde
feet.
wasn't.
You were about 10 or 12 miles, so it's still, again, way below what scientists themselves tell us.
Oh, I've got
You need
so
to be
many
able to
questions.
see
We're
it.
going to have to end this. I'm really sorry. I really want to ask you more. But hold on. We can continue. But we asked Paul, you've got a long way to convince our viewers,
Absolutely.
I'm afraid. Do you think the Earth is flat? No, say 94% of you. But 6%,
Probably about right. All I'd say is go
There you go. 94% believing that this earth is round and 6% say no. And that's the type of ratio they want, because they don't want people to know the truth about this earth that we live on. That's just how it is. And to be honest, I doubt these statistics are even real. They probably just want to get their numbers across. As you can see, you got 6 and 94 for number 13. Satanic numbers again. You can't even trust the facts that these people give you.
search it for
Research
yourself.
for
There is
yourself.
a wealth of material online.
All right.
Have a look
We're
for
living in
yourself.
the age of technology. There's no excuse anymore.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
thank you. Although the
And if
Greeks
you,
saw the shadow on the thing they did.
If you are
The next
interested,
station,
Yes, we are.
But there is.
if you are
You can see this Holly Willoughby even gives you the one eye symbol.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
thank you. Although the
And if
Greeks
you,
saw the shadow on the thing they did.
if you
And don't get it twisted, people. There's a reason why the hair's like that. There's a reason why she's chosen that design for today. It's Nova, and I'm out.